Hi everyone, welcome back to the class. From previous classes onwards, we are continuing the class with drawing tools and modified tools, guys. Today, I'm gonna continue the class with hatching, and the next class is gonna be array. Okay, just click on start, guys. Okay, after clicking on start, you can notice here. First of all, what you need to set, okay, units, and in these units, I'm just setting as meters only, okay, and precision as 0.00, and that's it. Keep it as default. If you want to set the limits units, just pause it and just set the units, and then go to the video and click on ok. And after that, limits, guys, my limits were very simple. If you want to set it as 0 comma 0, just enter it, okay. If I want to this one also, just enter it, okay. There is no need to change, guys. 100 comma 100 and 400 and comma 200, like that, it doesn't mean make any difference, okay. And after that, what you're going to set is these things, okay. Ortho mode, polar tracking, and there were many things, okay, like this, okay. Okay, before going to the hatching, let me start some steps, guys. Let me write down some notes, okay. For that notes, I'm gonna, okay, do like this. And what's the today's class is hatching, guys, okay. Hatch, let me take it as hatch, okay, not hatching. The command is hatch, okay, and just click on this, and you can notice a small dot like this, okay. Just zoom in, just click on this, guys. This is multi-text. I'll explain you later in class in annotation, okay. And the command for hatching is hatch, okay. In this hatching, what you need to remember is uh, to up to apply hatching, you need to have a closure boundary, guys. Means closure, only a closure boundary, not the open one, okay. Not the open one, okay. Open one means a line, like that. Closure boundaries were like example of closure boundaries, guys, means rectangle, polygon, okay, and circle, okay. And then what's another thing, guys? When you go to home, you can identify ellipse, here. The command is here, okay, like this. And in this closure boundaries, what you're gonna have is three types, okay. In case of applying hatching, guys, there are three type of variants, guys. First one is solid, okay, and second one is pattern, okay. Third one is variant, sorry, is gradient, okay. And that's it, guys. These were three types, okay. Let us explain these three types. Before explaining that, let's draw some rectangle, polygon, circle, and ellipse, okay, so that we can hatch in that area. Let's take a circle, C, enter. The command is C, enter, or you can go to here and click on this, okay. Okay, there are some circles, and next one is polygon. Let's take 6, okay. There are a lot of things, okay. And next one is polygon. Next one is rectangle. Rectangle command is REC, guys, okay. And next thing is ellipse, okay. Ellipse should be a closed one, guys, not this one. This one is not accepted for hatching, okay. It's already 4 minutes, guys. Let's go to the hatching, okay. The command for hatching is, let me have a copy of it. CO, enter, okay. The command for hatching is simple, guys. H, what is the command for hatching? H, enter. And after entering H, enter, you can notice, just go to here, guys, and you can notice hatching, guys. Means hatching means nothing but a pattern. We are already in pattern, guys, like this. Okay, we mainly use hatching in elevation diagrams like this. Okay, and click on escape after you hatch. Okay, okay, and again go to hatching, guys. I'm going to tell you in detail what is the hatching from starting itself. Means this is big point. This is not that much important, and this is very much important, guys. Here you can see a pattern. Okay, okay, let me explain you here, guys. These these were the types. Okay, solid, gradient, pattern. Okay, these were the three types of hatching. In that we used pattern. Okay, after clicking on pattern, you can go to here and you can see n number of designs, guys, in pattern. Okay, there are many designs. Let's take brass and brick. Let's take a brick, guys. Okay, which we are very much familiar, and just go to here in this closure boundary and click on this, and you can see a brick, guys. Okay, and if you notice this one, this brick is not that much fitable in this. Okay, for that I just want to minimize this brick size. Okay, pattern, just go and click on here. Okay, if you want to change the length, size. Okay, in this one you can go to here, hatching, hash transversing angle, and this one, guys, just go to here and change to 0.5, enter, and you can notice the hatching. Okay, for brick. And then if you want to angle it, you should not angle the brick, but if you want to angle it, suppose, just go to here, guys, set the angle. If you want to angle it 45 degrees, just enter 45. You click on enter, you can see a 45 degrees. Okay, hatching. If you want to enter like 90 degrees, just click on enter, and you can see horizontal, means it just tilted. Okay, like that. And if you want to have a 45 is enough, guys. If you want to 30 degrees, uh, that's it, guys. This is how it works. Okay, and after that, pattern is over, guys, and the types are also over, and you can see angle, like that, many things. Okay, and next thing, go to hatching, guys, H, enter, and in this H, enter, you can go to solids. I'm going to tell you how you can use the hatching in elevation diagrams. Mainly you can use this in elevation diagrams than in plan. Okay, plan view. Go to solids. Okay, the solid is nothing but just a plain surface, guys, like painting. Okay, I'm going to explain you how you can look at it. Okay, just go to here. What you have seen is just a plain only. Just click on this. This is called solid. And if you want to change the color, or you can click on this, guys, anywhere, and you can see whitish color only. If you want to change the color, just go to here. Okay, and click on it. And after clicking on it, you can see here by the layer. In this by the layer, don't change the by the layer and block. Don't change it, just come down. Okay, uh, whichever color you want, just select it, or just place the mouse there. Okay, we can see the color. Okay, the colors will change, you can see, guys, like that. You can change the color anything you want. I'm just changing this color to uh, green color. Okay, like this you can change. Okay, and click on escape, and that's it, guys. And after that, next one, guys, the last one is gradient. Let me explain to you what is gradient. Okay, uh, gradient is nothing but the combination of two colors, guys. Okay, and let's enter H, enter, and after clicking on H, enter, go to here, guys, in this, and change it to gradient. And after changing to gradient, just select any closure boundary. Just select this one, guys. Okay, if you select this one, the colors must be adjusted. Okay, like this. Okay, you can see the gradient. This is not blue color, guys, just zoom it. so that you can easily see somewhat dark shaded. Okay, you can see here somewhat blue color shaded, and here you can easily identify the blue shaded and the blue and green yellow shaded, guys. Okay, this is called gradient. Okay, after that the gradient is over, guys. Let me show you a sample diagram, guys, which I did earlier, okay, to the students uh, in college. Okay, let me tell you where it is. That's it, guys, for gradient. If you want to change the color for gradient, guys, let me consider only one thing. Okay, let me draw a rectangle, guys. Okay, so that you can easily identify rectangle, and then rectangle like this. No need two rectangles, one is enough. And just go to H, enter. Okay, just enter H, enter. And after that, what you can do is what you gonna do is just simply just simply go to gradient, and after that just click on this one, guys. What you have noticed is a blue color and green, blue and yellow mixture. Okay, if you want to change the colors of it, guys, just go to here. The in place of yellow you can place red. Okay, like this. If you want to change in place of blue, you can change it to like this. Okay, it depends on you, guys. Okay, which color, whichever the gradient you want. Okay, based on the elevation, like that. Okay, and let me show you a sample, guys. And this is a sample elevation diagrams, guys, which I drawn previously in some classes. Okay, classes means I used to tell in colleges, like that. I used to teach in colleges, guys. You can see here, this is sample diagram. Okay, in this sample diagrams you can easily identify the length, the height, guys. These measurements are in meters. Okay, 3 meters and 0.15 and 1 meter. Okay, parapet wall and basement means 0.6, like that. And in this you can easily identify, you can customize this one, guys, colors. Okay, in this is gradient, guys. In this gradient I just customized the color. Okay, the background used to be in black. I just changed it to whichever color I want, like this is called somewhat brown, and I just change it to white only. Okay, and here in this door you can identify a honeycomb structure, guys. Honeycomb structure. Okay, in this honeycomb structure I just kept the background it as black only, and I just changed the honeycomb structure pattern as brown or somewhat dark brown, like that. Okay, and you can see uh, the ra- the the round of it, guys. I don't know, in Telugu it used to be called Darabandra. Okay, I just hatched in like this, guys. This is called hatching. In this hatching pattern, guys, this is also pattern, and this is also pattern, guys, and this is a honeycomb structure also called pattern. Okay, okay, and these are called patterns, and we can know we can easily identify the solid colors, guys. Okay, this is solid colors, guys. You can easily identify. Okay, this is a solid color, means yellow color. Painting is nothing but solid. Okay, usually used to paint only, not the designs. Okay, for outer view, this is paint, guys, and this is also paint, and this is paint, and this is also paint, guys. This is all we hatch in solid. Okay, solid. And you can see here, you can identify somewhat shaded things, guys. This shading things is nothing but gradient, and you can see I just used the shaded thing as blue and sky blue. Okay, why? Because it usually come as default as blue and yellow, but when compared to the sky it must match. Okay, when compared to sky, that usually be in blue and sky blue, guys. That's why I just change it to blue and sky blue. Okay, and I hope you enjoy this video, guys. Okay, I'm going to change here. Okay, just see here, blue, and next one is sky blue, and you can easily see a sky color grass like that. Okay, like this you can use. Okay, I hope you enjoy this video, and in next class I'm going to explain to you about uh, array, guys. This one I'm going to explain next class. Stay tuned for that, and until then, bye bye.